amazing. This is like Floyd Mayweather versus Bruce Lee.
Shane Van Boening has been breaking like
like
nobody has ever seen in 9-ball, and he has been an unstoppable freight train. Can this man right here be the one to put a stop to the American Express? He's got a ball down on the break, another ball, and a shot on the one. A good opening breakout from Ko Pin-Yi.
He's also controlling the 1-ball like Shane was doing the previous match, up towards the corner pocket. So we could be in for a real thriller.
And again, if you're keeping score, make sure you put down that Ko won the lag. You know, Imran, so many times people don't really pay attention to the lag, but alternate break format, it's so important.
It's massive, yeah.
Do you actually practice the lag?
You do, yeah. There's a certain stroke you have to put on for the lag, yeah. It's getting the speed of the table down. I think it's vital for Ko to get off to a good start, because I think Shane's breaking a little bit better. If Ko can stay with him in the early stages of the match, I think this will go very close.
Yeah, I think that is exactly what the strategy has to be. Hang close for Ko and then see what happens late in the match. He doesn't want Shane getting out in front by wide margin, because, boy, is he tough when he has a big lead. The confidence just builds and builds and builds.
Yeah,
and
great
Shane,
front runner, Shane Van Boening. But he's underhit this ball. He wanted to land on the rail, but he snookered himself, showing some early signs of nerves. But it's early days, and it's quite natural to show early match nerves. I watched this kid play some excellent jump shots throughout the tournament.
Well, the Taiwanese are known for being able to jump the ball with precision, being able to putt and still get position. They practice this shot for hours on end.
I wouldn't like to bet that he doesn't make this.
A very good chance, more than 50-50 that he can make this. He's got to keep 1 foot on the floor. Look at the way he's holding it.
Yeah, the problem is the cue ball's quite far down the table, so he needs to stretch quite a lot.
We don't have a shot clock here, so no worry about the a penalty for running out of time. There is a 3-point rule. You must get 3 balls on the break past that head string there, or a combination of balls past the head string and pocket. It has to equal 3.
Which is a good rule. It eliminates the soft break, you know. Taiwanese Tiger. Good try. Yeah, like I said, the cue ball was too far down the table and needed to stretch too far to jump it. So played the kick shot.
It's important to note also that Shane has had several matches this week on this TV table, and Ko has not had one.
That's an interesting point, Ted. Yeah, it could play a factor.
Safety shot. That's something we didn't see Shane. I don't think we saw him play a safety in the semifinal.
Well, he could have opted for the bank shot there, but I didn't think it would afford very good position on the 3-ball next, so that's why he turned it down. Nice containing shot though.
Ko, a winner of the World 10-Ball Championship. That was the tournament sponsored by none other than Manny Pacquiao back in February, and that was his first world title. Of course, he did win the World Junior Championship, but his first world title with the big boys. Ko has been playing since he was 11 years old, and he's been a pool prodigy.
I don't know what that was, but he got a bit lucky there. Tactical rack, this first rack. Important for the first rack for a player to show some dominance.
Well, it's a long way to go. 13 is the magic number.
Winning the first rack is quite important, although it's raised to 13. I think it kind of sets the tone of the match as well.
So now we're going to get to see the jumping prowess. Now, Imran, when he jumps this, does he really have any idea where it's going to land, where everything's going to end up? In this case, because it's on the rail?
It's a very straight cue. It's what he has to make sure of here, that the cue ball doesn't jump off the table, because the two ball is quite near to the rail. So he has to kind of kill this ball, and he killed it well. See, if that ball was jumping as it hit the two, it could have easily gone off the rail, but was rewarded with a good safety there. He killed that jump ball. I think Shane can only just roll up to this using the end rail, roll up to it and play a containing shot, which he has done. I think he could be in trouble again here. I was in the Philippines when Ko won the 10 ball recently in where was it?
In General Santos City, the
Santos.
tuna capital of the world.
Yeah, and boy did he break well. He played really well in that tournament. Fully deserved to win
it. His performance for about 3/4 of that final was absolutely breathtaking against Carlo Beato. Then he faltered a bit, and Beato came back, and at the end there, I didn't think that Kopidji could barely hold the cue. He's under so much pressure, but he pulled it off. So Kopidji has been under duress and pulled off a world championship win. Shane Van Boening has yet to win a world championship. He's a 4-time U.S. Open champion. Current title holder in the U.S. Open, has won 3 straight.
So Ko has a big monkey off his back, and Shane has yet to do it. So I would say the pressure swings on Shane a little bit.
Oh, sure. And as good as Shane has been playing, there's still that thought that, you know, he hasn't crossed the finish line in a world championship. So the story has yet to be told. I mean, everybody, based upon the past performances, the performance today in this tournament, is picking Van Boening to win, and it's just hard to imagine that he could be stopped. But we don't play the final on paper, we play it on the table.
Exactly. So the winner is playing for $30,000. The runner-up takes a cool 15.
Well, that's a nice shot.
Yeah, it was a good cut shot. Had to run into the 7, so wasn't really sure where the cube was going to end up. That's why he's faced with a difficult 3, but should make it.
Got a terrific pot on the 3 off the rail, and now he's got an open table.
It is open, but he's faced with a tough shot here on the 6 as well, and not easy to get position on the 7. So he can cut this in the side and play position between the 7 and 9. Looks good for the first rack.
And this elementary 9 ball will put Ko Pin-Yi on the board first here in this finals of the 2015 World 9 Ball Championship. Just that little bit of pressure taken off his shoulders. He is on the board. So Shane Van Boening will be breaking next, and that'll be something to watch. Let's see if he can continue his amazing streak. He has just been breaking perfect. Now let's watch how he lays out the balls. It's the same every time, isn't it? I mean, it's the player racks, and they can, obviously 1, 9, and 2 are in the set position.
Yeah.
But he's putting also the other balls, I believe, in the same position. He really has this down to a science.
Yeah, he practices racking a lot as well. I mean, a lot of players go to the pool room and pot balls and run out racks, but he practiced racking the balls for hours on the end.
Well, that's different.
That was different. I'm quite surprised he didn't play it softer, using the cut break, which was working to good effect in his last match and in previous matches.
Yeah, normally he's been bringing that 1 ball down table and always getting a shot on the 1.
Yeah, but he decided to hit that a bit harder.
Now that perhaps could be nerves, the adrenaline of
What
playing
I
in a
think
final.
it is, Ted, that players have been saying that the TV table is playing different to the outside tables because of the lights, and it might be something to do with that, the physics of the racks and the rails. They play different because of the lights.
He's got awkward cueing here over the 9 ball. So with a wide open table like this, Imran, what do you suggest?
I'm not sure if he's going to shoot this. Yeah, I would rather play a push out because it's a tough shot on the 2 ball, and he was hampered by the 9 ball. So percentage-wise, the push out is the better option. This is a little tempter for Ko.
Yeah, it is.
Depends how he feels. He could go for this.
Interesting.
Oh, he's passed it back.
A lot of people assume because when you have a wide open shot like that on a push out that you would take it.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the thinking there?
But he was close to the rail. That's why it makes cueing fairly difficult, Great shot. Great shot. I was a little bit surprised that Ko turned that down. wasn't feeling great on the shot, maybe. So Shane was kind of happy that Ko put it back in. I
Yeah,
guess.
I mean, it wasn't right on the rail. I mean,
it was makeable, yeah.
And for a talent like Ko, I mean, I've seen him make those kind of shots
For breakfast.
Yeah. So he gives up a chance, and Shane takes advantage, and Shane should be on the board shortly. Interesting that he gave that shot back. I'm not sure about his...
Maybe not feeling too confident.
Yeah, that's early in the match. He just didn't feel it. Shane takes advantage. The push out works. And we're tied at 1. So Imran, you're playing in a... I mean, obviously you haven't been in a world championship final, but you've been in plenty of finals yourself in pressure-packed situations. How do you approach big matches like this, and how do you deal with that pressure?
Well, there is pressure. We're all human beings. We're all going to feel pressure. It's a matter of how you handle it. And some players handle it better than others. You got to keep your mind clear and just concentrate on the game. Take each ball at a time, each rack at a time. And obviously there is pressure, but you've got to try and engulf the pressure and make it work for you.
One thing we've seen this week is players who get emotional generally don't fare well.
Yeah, maybe they have too many external thoughts outside the game, you know. That doesn't help. You've got to keep your mind clear.
Got a ball down, and look at that cue ball, Imran, parked dead center in the table. I don't think it could get any more in the center than that, and they practiced that.
He controlled his rock very well.
But he doesn't have a shot on the 1.
I'm not sure if he can see the 1 ball, all of it. But if he can play the 1-7 combination into the side pocket.
Well, that's what he's looking at, it appears to be. Even these overhead looks are sometimes hard to see what the exact angle is. You really have to be right on the table.
It can be a deceiving angle sometimes, but I think he can see enough. If not, he can get his short stick out and just jump it over, because he's a kangaroo. He jumps everything. There you go. Nice position on the 1.
So far, this match is being played at Ko's pace. Shane's been sprinting out of the gates in his last few matches. 11-1 semifinal win over Ko Ping Chung, the brother of Ko Ping Yi. 11-1 victory over Dennis Orculio, just shocking result. That was in the quarterfinals. Yeah, everybody was waiting for that match with Shane and Dennis. Everyone said that's going to be a showdown. It was a thumping.
I asked Dennis after the match what happened. He said, I couldn't work out the break. I lost my confidence, and Shane was breaking perfect. So it was an American Express run over.
I think that nickname's going to stand.
Yeah?
Yeah. Captain America's good. I like the American Express.
He doesn't need an American Express. He's got so much money.
Both these players will be walking out of here with a bit of cash. That's for sure.
I think the title is more important to them. The trophy. Yeah, it was interesting to see Shane change his break, you know. This match could be a lot closer than I thought if Shane's going to hit him harder. Bruce Lee looks good for 2-1.
And I really like the pace he's playing at right now. He had a lot tougher match against Wu. That went right to the cliff. He actually came back, Ko did, from 6-3 down. And took the lead at 7-6, and then it went back and forth all the way right to the end, and now Ko leads it 2-1.
Yeah, that sure was a clinical match. I think there was maybe 2 or 3 mistakes in the whole match.
So that's a break and run out for Ko Pin-Yi. And we have ourselves a match here. There you see Shane Van Boening. It's self-racking. It's been saving a lot of time now, so the players don't have to check the referees and make sure the balls are touching. They just let them do it themselves, and really has speeded up the matches a bit this week.
Let's see how Shane breaks now. Cut break, but the one didn't come down to the corner. See, it's playing different because of the lights, makes the table heated a bit more, and the rails played different, so that could be a factor.
I have to bring it up. We always do every match. The pool gods. You know, the pool gods say, folks, we don't play this game on paper. Okay? Mm-hmm. Every match is different. I mean, before this, it justifiably, everybody's saying that Shane cannot be stopped. But already we've seen 2 breaks of his, which are completely different from what he was doing in his last match. How about that pot right there?
Good pot, but a little bit funny on the 2-ball. It needs to come with a good shot now. It's not easy. There's a little bit of pressure on this shot. Missed it.
He certainly did. By a fair amount, too. So I think it's early nerves for Shane Van Boening.
Exactly, yep.
And I think it's served Ko well to have been in a slugfest in his semifinal. Shane has not been in any slugfest in this tournament. He has had his way with everybody he's played.
It's been a runaway train, yep.
Yesterday, it was a 11-5 victory over Diaz from Spain, and then Chang 11-4. Chang is a monster. And then a rout over Dennis Orculio 11-1, and it was 11-1 today. And Ko Pin-Yi's been duking it out with everybody.
Oh, he could cut it in. Good shot.
There's a tester.
So that could play a part, Ted. Interesting point, yeah. Ko Pin-Yi's had a lot tougher matches and might be a little bit more match sharper, where Shane's had it easy, you know.
Oh, it doesn't go. There's an example of how this game is a game of millimeters.
Early nerves, yeah. If that was in his pool room, he'll make that like 50 out of 50.
There you see that extended cue that Shane's been using.
Another point is that these pockets are not easy. They might look easy, but they play quite difficult. If you hit the ball too hard, they'll spit out. If you play them with a nice speed and you've got to be accurate, then you'll be fine.
So on the long miss on the 3 ball, Shane jumps up and will clear the colors. Ties it up. 2 apiece. You're watching the finals of the 2015 World 9-Ball Championship here at the Al Arabi Sports Club in Doha, Qatar. Sanctioned by the World Pool Billiard Association, the Qatar Billiard and Snooker Federation, playing on this beautiful Waraka table.
Yeah, they are very nice tables. No complaints from any of the players. They play good. Nice pocket sizes.
The last player from Taiwan to win a World 9-Ball Championship was Wu Cha-ching. And he was still playing under the Taiwan flag. That was 10 years ago.
And he was 16, right?
16, and a few months later he went to Fujairah in the United Arab Emirates and won the World 8-Ball Championship at just turned 17 and had never even played 8-ball before. Now look at that. The 1 ball hits the point in the pocket and caroms down to the other corner. He leaves him a shot. So this is a good break now.
That's a perfect table, yeah. This should be 3-2. But I don't want to put a commentator's curse on it.
Yeah, I've learned over the years, Imran, and because I keep notes, so we can go back and discuss the match and see the where the match turns and everything. Do not put the score down until the 9-ball drops.
Right, yeah. I think you could run this out, Ted, this way.
Hey, between the semis and the finals, they had people coming down from the stands trying to hit a 9-ball spot shot for prizes.
I know, wow. And you made it. You shot it right in the hole.
Heart of the pocket speed.
Wow.
Man. It was unbelievable.
You shot it like Shane Van Boening.
I walked away with that new iPad, man. That was unreal. I don't know where it is now, though.
Good shot. I need a handicap off you now.
I should make it. I've watched enough pool this week. So that's what a good break shot does for you. It is the most important shot in pool. Wide open table, and Ko Pin-Yi assumes the lead once again. He leads Shane Van Boening 3-2.
I see Darren Apperton is on the chat on the website, so anybody wants to ask him some questions? Got a multiple world champion.
QBSF doing a phenomenal job here, promoting the World 9 Ball and putting this whole thing together, and just a great venue, great tables, and great organization. And it's just been so good for the sport of 9 Ball to have QBSF involved over the years, and we hope to come back here every year.
It gets better and better every year. There you go. There's the break. He doesn't want it to drop though, because I'm not sure if he can make the 2. Looks very close. There's a little bit too much speed on that break. That's why the 1 ball went in. If it takes a tad of pace off the break, it hangs right over the corner pocket, which he's been doing in his previous matches. Oh, he may be able to get through to this. Oh. Played a safety, but I think he's left it.
Well, if he can, if it's not partially covered by the 6 ball, he'll certainly take this on.
It's marginal. Oh, he has got him, yeah. Because he's kicking 2 rails.
Oh, he made it.
No, he didn't. Good try, though. He tried to make it. Tried to make it. It was a very good effort.
So Shane Van Boening with some work to do here.
I think if he makes the 2 in the top pocket, it should be a fairly easy layout after that. Because the cue ball will naturally come down for the 3. There we go. Not too much to do now. Get position on the 5 ball and it should be out.
Well, it's not been a walk in the park for Shane so far in the first 30 minutes of this match. He's got a real fight on his hands here. He's just got to get this rack to tie it up. Remember, Kopinyi won the lag, so all the odd number racks, it'll be Kopinyi breaking. I mean, Shane's been practicing relentlessly. He played 3 matches yesterday. Of course, he didn't have as long a day as some of the other players like Ko, but I saw him leaving the hotel last night after he got back and went down to the QBSF, the Federation, where they got the table set up, and he practiced for 3 hours last night.
And that's not enough for him. I see him practicing for 7, 8 hours sometimes. The guy lives, drinks, and eats on a pool table. That's why whatever he wins, any titles he wins, he deserves it. Not many players can do that. A little bit funny on this 5 ball. Has to play the 6 ball in the corner pocket right down the end of the table. He can't just follow because of the angle. He has to drift past the 9 ball and shoot the 6 in the corner pocket. Just like that. And not great shape on the 6 here either too, so it has to come with a good one here. And again, see, in the game of pool, if you mess up one positional shot, it can affect the whole run out.
Yep,
that's why he's lost his cue ball from one shot to the other.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah, exactly. It's a snowball effect. But if he makes this 8, it's a natural position on the 9 ball, and this looks good for 3-3. And these guys are going toe to toe, blow for blow.
In the center of the squared circle, as we say in boxing. And there's nothing better. 3-3. So I seriously doubt at this point we're going to see a rout. This is going to be highly entertaining all the way. It's a race to 13. So Shane hanging tough. Ko hanging tough. It's what you want to see.
Exactly.
We don't want to see a rout. We want to see
a one-sided affair. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly what they're.
I think Shane's telling him, the referee, that Ko's racking the balls in a certain order, and Shane doesn't like that. It should be random racking.
Well, Shane has been. I talked to a coach here in Qatar who's from Taiwan, Stephen Lin, before the match, and they said that Shane was racking in a predictable fashion. It was not random. I mean, obviously the 1, 9, and 2 are always in the same position, but Shane is such a tactician when it comes to the rack that they were saying that he was putting the other balls in the same exact place, and that they were going to try to copy it. So now the referee is saying mix those other 6 balls up. And I think he's noticed that Ko has been putting the balls in the same position every time.
Yeah, so he's going to have to change it now. But there is a case, if you're letting the players rack for themselves, they should be able to rack wherever they want. Put the balls in any position they want. But obviously Shane doesn't like it.
I mean, do you study the rack that closely that you know where some of these other balls are? I mean, obviously the wing balls, you know where they're going to go, the 1 ball.
Yeah, I mean, some people, they place the balls in the same order every time, and all their runouts are a similar pattern. Like the 3 ball will go in that pocket, the 5 in the side, the 6 in the corner, 8 down here. So they have similar runouts, and they're more accustomed to the pattern. You see the players, a lot of the times, putting the 8 ball behind the 1, and they do that for a reason. It's because it gives more contrast on the 1 ball, rather than have the 4 ball behind it or the 5 ball behind it.
Interesting.
So you can hit that ball, you see it better.
And look at that break off right there. Wow.
Yeah, good break.
He slams the balls. And that's a Taiwanese thing. I know that they like to break the balls as hard as possible.
Yeah. I mean, we used to have the soft break in effect for World Championships, but it didn't go down too good with the players.
No.
The people were hitting the break soft, controlling the 1, and it was run out after run out after run out. And the balls wouldn't even go down table. It was like half table runouts. They'd stay down one end, and it was tip-tap, stun, 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 stun.
Well, that's where the illegal break rule comes in. And certainly that's what the fans want to see. It's all designed, part of the fun of 9 ball is to see him smash that rack and not
So
hit it like a patsy and just tap it. And that was just so boring.
Yeah, it was.
So nicely done for Ko to get the 1-2 down, and now he's on the pink 4. And he is just playing very steady, low key.
I think they're going to start to find a bit of rhythm now. Both players getting down the speed of the table.
Ko had several break and run outs on his late in the match, especially in the last rack. He broke and ran in his semifinal Hill Thriller with Wu Cha-Ching. And boy, the pressure in this arena was you could cut it with a knife. And he played some brilliant shots in that 21st rack. Good shooting here. Taiwanese now back up on top. He has led throughout this match. Well, actually, he's never been behind. There's been several ties. 4-3 now in favor of Ko. And the even number rack coming up. Rack number 8, it'll be Shane Van Boening breaking in the alternate break format. Shane doesn't like this alternate break format. He says it all the time, but he's certainly been playing great this week.
Yeah, he prefers the winner breaks. Obviously, the break is his big weapon, you know, and he likes to put racks together. 5 racks, 4 racks, 6 racks, you know. But he's a good player, and he'll adjust to whatever formats he's given. I'd like to say a quick thank you to Kazoom for giving us free live streaming all around the world. Thanks, guys.
And of course to the Qatar Billiard and Snooker Federation for making sure that Kazoom was here.
Exactly.
And there's that break, Imran. The 1 down by the corner pocket. That's the break he was looking for.
That's the break he's looking for, yeah.
Yeah, great job by the QBSF here, and getting contracting with Kazoom to get him over here. And this is the greatest live stream anyone's seen in the history of pool, and it is amazingly free. How good is that?
Not many things are free in this world.
That's right.
Not sure if the 2-ball passes the 4 into the corner pocket. Might have to shoot this in the side pocket and come down 2 or 3 rails for the 3. Actually hit the 7-ball while going towards the pocket. I don't think that was intentional.
People have been wondering why Shane's playing with this jacket. You know, it's like ice cold in here all week.
Yeah.
We are in the desert, and it's just brutally hot outside, so they keep it as cold as... I mean, you really have to dress properly. All the players wearing Under Armour and, you know, jackets, long-sleeve shirts.
Yeah, I had to go to the mall and buy a under vest with long sleeves because it was so cold in here. And I wore that under my polo shirt. I got one for Darren, too. It didn't help him too much, though.
Yeah, it was a round of 64 match, right? That you were up 10-7, race to 11.
And
we had you penciled in.
I've got a few balls left, and I think I've won the match. I miss a ball, and from there on I lose the match. The guy didn't miss a ball. I missed 2 balls, and I lose the match. I got punished for it. Then I'm looking around, and I see guys missing balls every rack and winning. Crazy game sometimes.
Yeah, it is. It's a cruel game for you guys who play it, and I guess that's why fans like myself, we love 9-ball, because of the cruelty of it, the drama.
Yeah.
You know, who can who can deal with the drama and the pressure and come through a winner. Shane with a break and run. Wow, so it's 2 break and runs in a row for each player. 4-4 now, and I think what you said earlier, Imran, about players getting into their rhythm, they seem to both have found the speed of the table.
Yeah. But I learned from that match I played. It's never over until the last 9 balls down. If anything, I got to concentrate more towards the end of the match, you know.
Why do you think that you kind of
got
felt
a bit
you had it won?
complacent, yeah. I maybe took my eye off the ball. They were easy balls, and ended up losing from that. So, a big lesson to be learned there.
The pool gods don't like it when you disrespect them by taking the game lightly.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It may sound funny, but it's really true. I mean, I've seen it so many times that you could be playing lights out pool, you lose your concentration, make one simple mistake, and that's it. From there on in, you can't make a ball. Why?
Concentration goes, and you just lose confidence.
And the balls just don't go your way. How about this break shot?
The balls punish you. Yeah, that's a nice break shot too. But you only learn when you lose. You never learn when you win in this game. Losing definitely makes you stronger.
Three balls down on the break for Ko. Ko won, got off to an early lead. It was 1-0, then 1-1, then 2-1 Ko. Shane tied it up, then 3-2 Ko. Shane tied it up, 4-3 Ko, and Shane tied it up. This is a high quality match. It's just what you would want for the finals of the World 9-Ball Championship. Well.
See, the easiest balls can be missed in this game, and it's, even by world champions. That's what's so intriguing about this game. You can beat the best, and you can lose to the worst. That's a nice shot. He played that cue ball 2 rails to go right behind the 8 ball.
So he goes from running out the table to being in jail.
Yeah.
That's not an easy 7 ball to hit. Right out in the open table there.
I think he might hit it, but to get it safe afterwards, that's the problem. I think he's going to try and go... is he going 1 rail? I think 2 rails might be the better shot here.
Ko attempting to hold serve.
Looks like he's going 1 rail. I don't like this. Yeah. I didn't like that. 2 rails and hit it from behind. You can separate the balls and get some distance.
Well, this will be a chance now for Shane Van Boening to take the lead for the first time in this match. Could this be a turning point? There's always a turning point in pool.
He's a little bit lucky the way the 7's landed, because he hasn't got many pockets to go in. Unless it goes on this side, it looks quite tight. I mean, out of all the places that 7 could have landed, and landed right there.
That is amazing, because that 7 was wide open.
Right.
Wow. That is bad piece of luck there for Shane.
That's like 1,000 to 1 for it to land there. No shot, no easy shot. Yeah, I think it must go the way he's queuing up. It must go in the side.
Or is he going safe?
He can play a safety, I mean, but you want to shoot, right? You want to get this rack over and done with.
Oh yeah, it doesn't go.
What a good piece of fortune.
Are the pool gods shining down on Ko Pin-Yi? Look at that. I mean,
I think it might just go from this angle only into the side pocket. Or maybe he's banking it. Ooh.
Well, that's a good leave.
It's a good leave, but
disappointing.
How did he get away with that 7 ball?
So just when we're talking about a possible turning point, a bit of bad luck for Van Boening.
Yeah, he went for the bank shot. The 7 wasn't available directly into any pocket, but he's played it what we call a two-way shot with an element of safety as well.
Well, he's got to feel fortunate to just be up at the table here in rack number 9. No. He went for it, but he got away with it.
Again, the pool gods are on his side, Ted. Shane's going to reach for the jump stick, I think. Yeah, there we go. Silver jump stick. I haven't seen one of those before.
Now, will he get lucky? Not really.
No, he's left a shot. How lucky has Ko Pin-Yi been in this rack, though? 2 times got away with it.
He's got to get out of this rack first, but nicely done there. He's got to take this good fortune and step on the gas a little bit. When those pool gods smile down on you, you have to
take it with open arms.
Take it and try to put your boot on the neck of your opponent.
Exactly, Ted.
Because things will change. It's a long match, race to 13. We're not even halfway through here, and I'm telling you, the tension is only going to get thicker. The drama will be there for sure. Right now, Copigny very fortunate to be up 5-4. It'll be Shane Van Boening braking in the next rack, but they're going to take a break. So we'll have a little bit of a break. You too can take a break, and we'll be back in just a few moments. And this match will continue. It'll be Shane Van Boening braking with Copigny leading in the World 9-Ball Championship Finals 5-4.
How many breaks did they get?
Welcome back. Very entertaining finals here. The 2015 World 9-Ball Championship. Ted Lerner on the mic here with Imran Majid, the Maharaja. And we are enjoying this, and we hope you are enjoying it as well, this live stream of this Race to 13 final. Pretty high quality so far, Imran.
Yeah, a little bit of a nervy start by both players, but I think they're both finding their rhythm now. Shane made a nice break off there. Didn't get a great shot on the... Well, the one went down, so he has a potential safety, or if he wants, he can play a 2-9 combination. Or maybe it passes the 9. I don't know. Yeah, it did. It's a little bit deceiving from the angle on the screen here.
So both players really need to hold serve. That much is evident because both players playing pretty well here. Like Imran said, a few errors, but Shane not having it as all his own way as he's had throughout much of this tournament. This is a lot tighter match than he had in the semifinals, in the quarterfinals, in the round of 16. He has just been sprinting through this field. Has a air of just inevitability about him. That he is going to take his first World 9-Ball Championship, but he's got a big hurdle here in Copenhagen.
Yeah, first looking for their first 9-ball title. Copenhagen already won the 10-ball World Championship earlier this year, hosted by Manny Pacquiao.
So this is exactly what Shane needed. Bit of a setback in the last rack. He should have had that rack if not for the bad luck, but he gets this one. We are tied at 5. A break and run for Shane. We'd like to give a shout out to our good mate Pepsi. Running around the arena, talking and interviewing just about everybody. Pepsi, a legend here in Qatar.
Yeah, great guy too. Yeah, he's a friend of mine. So he's been really pumping up the crowd, getting them going, taking interviews. Yeah, he's up on the stands right now, talking to the crowd, entertaining them.
Yeah, he's driving the players around. He drove me over to the arena today.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he's been doing great. He's a great ambassador for pool here in Qatar. So now Copenhagen inspecting that dotted cue ball. Watch how he tries to plant that cue ball in the center of the table. Nobody in pool is better at it than him.
Yeah, he opted for the cut break. He's trying to play position on the 1 ball in the corner as well. But the problem is what that break is you get some traffic blocking your path to the 1 ball. See, Shane's bringing his cue ball out into the center of the table to avoid the traffic.
So now does he push or does he go for a jump?
Well, he's a great jumper, but that's a bit risky. Yeah, the push is the better option.
Well, it's a big decision. He hasn't gone for the jump cue yet, so maybe looking for a push out.
Yeah, it's low percentage playing the jump here. I'll be very surprised if he jumps. Yeah, he'll push. He might push into a jump shot. Ah, does Shane like it, or he give it back? Interesting.
Shane doesn't even get out of his chair.
Very adept with the jump stick. Ko Pin-Yi and the rest of the Taiwanese. A friend of mine asked me why are they so good at jumping? I said, well, they always snooker themselves, that's why.
Well, these guys practice jump shots every day, sometimes for hours on end. And anybody who watches 9-ball knows it can be a real game changer.
Was close, nice try. Will he get lucky? Not quite. Shane should put him in trouble here.
Yep, there's a wall of balls there on the right of your screen. Again, this match could turn on who can break the serve. Right now, this is Ko's rack he broke. He's breaking it. He won the lag, so he'll be breaking in all the odd number racks. This is rack number 11. He didn't want that.
That was a little bit unlucky. He got a good cue ball, but made the one in the side. That was unlucky. The pool guard's not favoring Shane at the moment in this match.
No, he's been on the receiving end of some unlucky rolls.
Oh wow, and he leaves the 9-ball hanging. Ko Pin-Yi's got more rolls than a bakery at the moment.
You got the lines, Imran, I'll tell you. You haven't missed one yet today. So does he go trying to end the rack right here?
I think so. I can't see him playing safe here. He's going to go for it.
And you see him looking at it. So 2-9. Did not work out. Or did it? Ooh. Wow. Talk about lucky. Write that one down in your scorebook. 6-5 in favor of Ko. You don't have to call a pocket in 9-ball. He goes for the 2-9 combination, misses it, and the 9 goes in the side pocket. Good enough.
That's pretty brutal. 3 really lucky shots from Ko Pin-Yi in the last couple of racks. That's tough to fade. You got to be strong in this game, not for the weak-hearted,
Yeah,
weak-minded.
But having said that, Shane knows very well he's been the beneficiary of some lucky roles in his career. Most recently at the Whirlpool Masters, he had a bit of luck there at the end, and he made 2 golden breaks. And the last shot of the tournament was an unbelievably lucky shot when he beat Darren Appleton. He just whacked at the balls and ended up with the 9-ball in the jaws like that and won the match. So it happens. It's part of 9-ball.
Yeah, so what goes around comes around. Swings and roundabouts.
Good break shot here for Shane.
Looking good to tie up the match here. I know there's still 5 balls left, but pretty easy layout.
He hasn't had it all his own way, but Shane is more than capable of battling it out. Well, Imran, he's been unlucky on 3 or 4 occasions so far, and he's about to tie up the match, so not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, still a long way to go, and the luck can turn so easily in a match as well. Shane might get some tremendous fortune towards the end of the match. Who knows? It's up to the pool guards.
Nine goes. We are tied yet again. Six times we have been tied in this match. Nobody's had more. Well, Shane's never led in the match. Got the first rack 1-0. Shane hanging tough. 6-all. It's a race to 13.
Blow for blow here.
Well, Ko hasn't really had that many great breaks. Wait, and for Shane, this is. I mean, Shane's actually looking good on the break. He's just had some bad luck. But Ko, he knows how to break these balls. He could get on a roll as well. It could be tough to stop if he finds the measure of the break. I can see the one, no clear path to a pocket.
That's the problem with the harder break. It's not really controlling the one like Shane's doing. And that could be a deciding factor.
A lot of people sometimes think that 9-ball should be a call shot game. Don't like the fact that flukes count. What do you think, Imran?
I agree with that. 9-ball should be a call shot game, just like 10-ball. Eliminates a lot of the luck.
his break was working, he'd have a decent lead at this point.
He would, you're right, Ted. Good point, yeah.
He just has not been breaking well at all.
Yeah. That's where we go back to saying that in Taiwan they just break hard and hope for the best, you know? That's the way they're accustomed to breaking. Look out. Could be a 1-9 combo.
Yeah. Why not? Do you take that chance?
Could be, because he can leave a good cue ball as well. He can play a two-way shot. You play into the 9 and 2 at the same time. See, right between that gap and cue ball back on the end rail. That's a possibility.
I think he's looking at it.
Oh, he tried to go for the 1 off the 9.
Now, to do with the one ball, Ko has it's a real grind for him in his own when he's breaking. Still tied. A chance to go back up here.
Yeah, I mean, if he makes this 1 ball in the side, he's got a nice 2-9 combination for an easy rack.
That's what you're looking at. 1 in the side.
And then maybe a 2-9 combination, unless the 2 passes the 9 into the center pocket. If the 2 passes, he'll go for a run out. It's a little bit deceiving angle from where we're looking. I can't quite see.
I think the 2 does pass.
Yeah, maybe it does. He'll go for the run out then, yeah.
Club or the barroom, a lot of players would go for that combination, but these guys are, they prefer to run it out instead of taking risk.
Well, they're playing the percentages. They're probably 98% going to run out, and to make the combination maybe 95%, 94%. So they're playing with small margins, small percentages,
Yeah.
but they play what favors them. Good chance for Copen Yi to take the lead now.
We understand that the stream was down for some of our viewers, and Shane had gone up 8-6 on a break and run out. Took his first lead actually at 7-6. Went up to 8-6 on a break and run. He left the ball open at rack 15, and Ko pounced to make it 8-7. Then at rack 16. Shane scratched on the break. It's the first time we've seen that.
Yeah, drew the ball right in the side.
With ball in hand, Ko ran the table, and now he has a chance to go back up 9-8. And this is certainly anybody's match.
It's a flipper. Red or black. Take your pick. That is shocking. Unbelievable. I think he was just a bit too quick down on the shot. He like two-stroked it and played it, you know. It can easily happen. He took it for granted. That's what I did in my match as well.
happen when you lose your concentration and take it for granted. In high-profile matches like this, that get more high-profile than this, the finals of the world nine ball, but that is a game changer right there. Shane Van Boening now leading 9-8, and he is breaking.
Just a slight loss of focus there by Ko Pin Yi. Could turn the whole match. A lot of swings in this match. A lot of swings and roundabouts. More swings and roundabouts than a playground. Controlling the one and has a shot. I think. Good break.
Illegal break.
Oh, was it? Wow, yeah. That's the only problem with the soft break.
You were saying that he could get away with that softer break because the rails were kind of bouncy.
Yeah.
On a slower table, he wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
With the illegal break in play.
But I think he'll still continue to break this way, even though he made an illegal break there, because the layouts you get when you do make the 3 points is so perfect. It's like it's a gimme. It's my rack. I want it. Yeah.
And you can see Shane. Look where the cue ball was left, right in the middle of the table.
Yeah. See, that's.
Whereas Ko, his cue ball's all over the place.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah. Shane was a little bit lucky to snooker him actually on the one. I don't think he can make this.
So this is the illegal break rule where the person, Ko, comes into the rack, has the opportunity, if he doesn't like what he sees, to hand it back to Shane, and that's what he just did.
Yeah, I don't think Shane will change his break though. I'd rather take seven good breaks in a match and have one illegal break. You know, that's a pretty good percentage.
I'm gonna go with the shorty. Jump. It's a jump.
Yeah.
It's a different. Did he have a silver jump earlier?
Yeah, I think this is a longer jump cue because it's jumping a longer distance, so he might have a different one for that. Changing his mind, gone back to his playing stick.
And you think that would be because he's not comfortable, he has to reach very far?
Exactly, yeah. His
Cue
cue ball's quite far into the middle of the table. Hard to reach. He's got a possibility to make the shot though. He's going to try and kick the ball in using the rail first. If he makes it, he'll get natural position on the 2 ball.
He's being very careful about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's an important part of the match.
He gets out here, opens up a 2-rack lead. We just need 3 more of the title. See our referee, Angelo Portolo, doing a good job. He went safe there.
He did kick safe. It's a very good shot too.
6. Otherwise, it's been back and forth the entire way. What do you fancy him, Ron?
Yeah, I think he's going to kick at this 1 ball 2 rails and try and separate the balls. And left Shane. A perfect shot.
Turns out to be a nice safety.
Well, it was a good hit, but he's left the table wide open now, and Shane looks really good to go 10-8 up.
But still, no clear favorite at this point. Slight edge to Shane because he's got the lead, but just have the feeling that
Something's going to happen. There's been so many swings. I mean, you never know in this game. That's the beauty about it. Has to play this with a bit of speed to get position on the 7. Don't want to underdo it. Did he underdo it? He had to hit that a lot harder. I like my cue ball in the middle of the table there. It's marginal.
he's down. He's not sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, it wasn't an ideal position on the 5 to get to the 7. Had to play it with a lot of power, and he underhit it. And he's got 2 options here, either to play a slight masse or a jump. I think he's going for his short cue. Bad mistake, really. But saying that, I fancy him to make this jump, because it's a half ball jump. He's not jumping full ball over the 8. It's easier. If he doesn't make it, it'll be very close. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. This is a game of half a millimeter. Just incredible. He is almost a sure thing to go up 10-8. Now we're going to be tied at 9. And Ko with a chance at the table, breaking in the odd number rack number 19. What a turnaround.
What a turnaround.
You just never know in this game.
That's what makes it a bit more exciting, though, you know? Keeping the score level rather than one player running away. That's what we want to see.
Okay, we're back. Ko was joined in the men's room by his brother. We're going over a little bit of strategy. We relaxing for a few minutes. Can be quite stressful out here when you have the world title on the line.
And it was his brother's birthday today, right?
That's right. So since his brother lost in the other semi-final, he needs to give his brother a good birthday gift. Mm-hmm. That would be a win here at the World 9-Ball Championship. Wow, so what a turn of events in the last rack. Shane, with only 3 balls on the table, loses position, has to go for a jump on the 7, bobbles it in the jaws, and leaves it open, and Ko ties it up. Now with a chance to take the lead yet again.
It's been 6-6, 8-8, 9-9. Well, they've tied up a few times, I know that.
Yeah, I think that's 9 ties in this match. This has been a real grind. Two balls in the corner pocket. Will he get a shot on the 1?
He did. I think there's a gap for the 3-9, yeah. His body language looks good. Not easy to get position on the 2-ball though. He has to play this with a deep draw.
But we've seen him do this on numerous occasions.
Yeah, very capable of doing it.
Well, we hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Ted Lerner here with the Maharaja, Imran Majid, and just throwing out the one-liners
It's
here.
a pleasure. Might have underhit this, snookered himself behind the 7. Uh-oh.
So he
tried to get onto the rail with the cue ball. He wasn't playing for the gap between the 7 and 8. That would be crazy. He tried to get on the rail over there. He just understroked it. He's lucky if he can see an edge of this 2-ball.
Nothing's come easy for Ko in this match. Shane's had a few break and run outs, but he's had his issues as well. Where do you fancy this, Imran?
I think he's going to maybe try and cross-bank it with the element of safety as well. Oh, he got a double kiss. He did try to Lucky again? Wow! Must be his birthday. How many times has he been lucky, Ted? 4 or 5 times?
Yeah.
Easily. He should be way ahead, really.
Well, as we've said, Imran, I mean, Shane's played enough matches. He gets a lot of luck himself.
Yeah.
So he's just hoping to get some in this match.
It's amazing what can happen on a 6x9 surface. And hasn't left an easy shot, only left a bank shot maybe. Unless he wants to cut it into the side pocket, but it's a very acute angle. I think he might prefer the bank. Made it. Good shot.
Oh,
And position. Played it with confidence.
Wow.
And conviction.
that's his Best shot of the match, I think. A chance to move up by 1. Again, this was co-breaking in this rack.
But we've been saying that, Ted, a chance to move up, then they'll go and miss an easy ball. How many times? Certainly been blessed by the pool gods in this match so far.
Early on in the match, everybody was expecting Shane to come out and just, break and run every rack like he was doing in the previous match, the semifinal and in the quarterfinal. But he didn't get that. He had some problems early on with the break.
Mm-hmm.
It's really been the difference here. He's been breaking good recently, except then he had a scratch. So it's always different when you're playing for a world title. There's they never hand you the title.
Yeah,
Never.
I think it has to do with the TV table as well. Extra lighting, extra heat, table plays different.
Ko Pin Yi now up by 1, 3 away from the title, but it'll be SVB breaking in rack number 20. Will it go the distance? It's certainly looking like that.
What's with the Ferrari shirt, Ted? Is he sponsored by Ferrari?
Hey, who knew?
Probably gets like $5 million a year.
Yeah, who knew that Ferrari was involved in pool?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So Shane Van Boening, he breaks from the other side of the table than Ko. Let's see if he can get one of these patented SVB breaks. Oh, there's the one ball down by the...
Dresses up nicely unless the 4's in the way. That's not actually Shane's break. He didn't invent this break. Actually, a few years ago, it was Alex Paguline who invented the soft cup break. And he won world titles. He won the world championship breaking like this soft. I've won tournaments breaking like this. I won a Euro Tour breaking soft.
Well, I mean, you would
so it's not a new thing, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you would call that soft or medium? I mean, I've seen even softer than
medium
this.
soft, yeah, because now we have the 3-point rule into effect, so you can't really hit them soft, you know?
Yeah.
Someone wrote on the chat, Ferrari doesn't sponsor girls.
Yeah, I bet that whoever made that comment on the chat wouldn't be saying that to Ko's face.
Yeah.
Okay, if he had to play him in a race to 9, I don't think so.
No.
He'd be shaking in his boots. It's so easy to make those comments when you're anonymous on your computer. Chips that in.
But he had to swerve that. I say that a little bit. That was a good shot. Better than it looked. Now, I think he's going to play this rail first. Rail first, then come around 2 rails for center table position. Underhit it. He wanted to be in the center of the table to cut the 3 in the corner. He's unhappy with that.
Shane is definitely not in stroke the way he was earlier today and all day yesterday. He is having to fight it out tooth and nail here. I get the feeling somebody's going to limp across the finish line, not sprint.
Has a nice safety shot though. Nice wall of balls to hide behind. There was a couple of questions asked to me on the chat. Would I come to Korea by somebody? I don't know who it was, but yes, I would come to Korea. If there was anything happening, a tournament or something, it'd be my pleasure. And someone also says, how do you prepare for a tournament such as this? Well, practice obviously, and play tournaments before. Before we came here, we actually went to a tournament in Romania, and it was a
Great event.
great event. Yeah, it was actually called the Dynamite Open, named after Darren Appleton. Well, Darren's tournament himself. He's the creator of the tournament.
Oh, he almost made that. Will he get lucky again?
No, really?
Look at
It looks like he has. Yeah.
he actually got safe.
Yeah, that was a great warm-up tournament for this this championships. It was in Romania in Club Arta, great club, well-organized tournament. So we're hoping to make that a big event. So yeah, a lot of practice and play as many tournaments as you can before you play in a big championship.
Kenny, he's getting down like you can see it, but now he stands up. I don't know. It would appear that he'd have to kick at this. The SVB fans must be throwing furniture about now. How many times has Ko gotten safe just by chance after missing a ball? Been at least a handful of times.
And he's stuck this up. He's left it.
Oh, it doesn't bode well. The only thing is that
This is a chance, Ted, for him to go up 11-9.
Yeah, rather the 4 balls down at the other end of the table.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an easy finish, but if he gets position on the 4 ball, I think he should run the rack.
And don't forget, this was Shane's rack.
It was,
He was breaking.
It's amazing how much luck he's had, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great player, but being a great player and having so much luck is a tough combination to beat.
How about that action on the cue ball?
He got action on it, but he hasn't got a great shot on 5, but should be okay.
4 ball, rather.
4 ball, yeah.
I think Shane's starting to get a little down on himself.
He does that, you know. I've seen him do it a few times when things aren't going his way. But he's only human, yeah.
But the way this match has gone so far in 2 hours and 15 minutes, I mean, you cannot put any rack in the book until they see that 9-ball go. It's just a few racks ago, Ko missed a wide open 8-ball. Or actually, he scratched off of it.
Right, so it looks like he's going to cut this 4-ball in with inside English and play the cue ball 3 rails for position on the 5, but doesn't want to be straight on the 5, needs an angle on the 5 to get to the 7 in the same pocket. That's going to be his plan of action.
He's really having a
So he's going to spin this 3 rails, 1, 2, 3, and miss the 4.
Did we just say, don't get ahead of yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, I did say it wasn't easy, a 4-ball.
So a miss on the 4-ball. He was having trouble getting comfortable with his position. So would you say that was a bad miss, or
he was
was it a
stretching
tough
a
shot?
little bit. It was a tough shot, but he should have made it. Are we tied up again, Ted?
We are. It is a race to 3 for the world title. 10-10. Ko will have another chance to get the lead.
Yeah, that was a great chance for Ko to go up 2 racks. Bit of breathing space. No, 1 rack.
No, he would have been up 11-9. Big difference.
Yeah.
In a race to 13. Yeah. Starting to get nervy in here. Ko Pin-yi, 26 years old, Taiwan. What a talent.
You know, the maximum age of the last 4 players left was 32, Shane. Ko Pin-yi, 26. His younger brother, 20. And Wu Cha-ching, 24.
Oh, that was... The 1-ball goes in at the last second.
Until he have a perfect shot on the 2.
Well, I will give him credit because he has not had good breaks for most of this match. So he was due to have a good one.
That's kind of a lucky break because he lost the cue ball.
Yeah.
Had the 1 stayed down table, he might not have a shot. But luckily the 2 came down as well, and he has a nice shot. That was lucky too. He was dicing with luck there. He could have easily gone wrong.
Definitely.
Hitting the 8-ball like that.
Look at that, and he's got
Perfect.
a shot on the perfect shot on the 3. Could have just as easily been snookered.
Behind the 8, right.
So more breaking of furniture for Shane Van Boening fans. Next it'll be going into the cupboard and smashing plates.
I'm surprised Shane's not pulling his hair out. Seems pretty composed. still, which is a good sign.
Well, if he can get out here, he is going to force Shane into responding. It will be a must-win rack for Shane Van Boening.
And I don't see any problems either, Ted. He's actually perfect. Slow roll the 6 in, 7 in the same pocket, 8 in the side.
He's getting the arm loose. So this 9 ball puts him up 11-10. He is 2 away from his first World 9-ball championship, but hold on. The script is not finalized yet.
I mean, he must be thinking the amount of luck he's had in this final. You know, I'm destined to win.
Well, yeah, and he certainly looked better there. And
he looked better there towards the end of that rack.
Yeah, he's
probably thinking, if I don't win this final, I'll never win a 9-ball championship.
Yeah. It was actually a break and run for Ko. So this is a must rack for Shane Van Boening if he wants to keep his hopes alive.
I predict a good break from here, Shane. Oh, 1 ball went in, but look at the cue ball. Nice and central. Very good break. Nice shot, good position on the 3 ball in the side. It doesn't really have too much work to do here.
He has to get out here and apply the heat on Ko. Actually, for both players, each rack that they're breaking is a must rack at this point. Doing a nice job. Okay, so 2 more and we'll be tied again. This is what you like to see. Guys firing on all cylinders as the title comes in sight. This is a break and run out for Shane Van Boening. You can hear he's got his supporters in the crowd. They want to bring the World 9-ball title back to the USA after a 13-year absence. Break and run out. And now it is a race to 2.
The way this is going, I think we're going to see a hill decider. It's been tied up in the last few racks, you know. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11. It's got to be 12, 12.
As good as these players are, and over the years, how hard is it to get to a World 9-ball final, to get this opportunity in your career? It doesn't come along that often. And they know it, and that's what just piles on the pressure. Not just the fact that it is the World Championship, but you've got to seize this opportunity now. Who knows if you'll ever get back here again. 11 all. It's a race to 13. Ko to break. He's got the 1 ball down. Well, he'll have a shot on the 2.
He has, yeah.
Well, one thing you can say, Imran, is that these two are pretty even. They're even.
You can say that again.
It's a shame somebody's going to have to lose here.
Yeah.
You'd almost, as we talked earlier in the match, you'd like to see this be a win by 2.
Win by 2. I think that's a fair rule. Now I think he's looking at nudging the 8 ball a little bit, because I'm not sure if the 6 ball passes down into this bottom left-hand corner pocket. I think that's what he came around and had a look at. He doesn't have to play it, but it's an option.
Where the pressure is just immense. And both these guys are pretty keep an even keel temperament.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of emotion out of them, but I can tell you that they are feeling it.
Of course, they're both human, yeah. They're not robots. Yeah, they've played on the big stage plenty of times, so they won't be perturbed by the occasion.
So Ko getting the pattern set.
Yeah, he's deciding, should I break up the 6-8 or not? Because the 6 does go into the other corner pocket quite clearly. Yeah. Yeah, it does go into the left-hand corner bottom pocket.
So it's onto this pink 4, orange 5, and the key ball to this rack will be that green 6.
It's actually perfect because he can drift 2 rails down to this bottom rail and shoot the 6 down to the bottom corner. Just needs to play this with a little high right. There we go. Just bump the rail, come up. Yeah, that's good.
If this thing goes hill, can you even stand to watch?
Well, that's what we all like to see, you know. Everyone likes to see a hill decider. But it'll be bad to have a loser, like you said. 2 clear is the way forward, especially in the big tournament finals. I think we should suggest that to the tournament organizers.
Yeah, they really should have a 2 clear. Should be win by 2.
Right? Maybe not the whole tournament, but for the big, like, finals.
Yeah. Well, he has got such courage. Just such a great player in crunch time. This to move 1 away from the title. Ko Bin-Yi. 12. Shane Van Boening, 11. all the pressure now on Shane Van Boening to deliver. This is the moment. His whole career, everything coming right down to this break.
Captain America, can he produce the goods?
Three break and runouts in a row. And he had trouble all match, Coe, with his break and just in time. So Shane Van Boening now.
Good break. If the one ball doesn't go in...
Oh, he didn't want that.
Oh, he didn't want that, you see? Now he's snookered on the two.
Well, he does toy with that pocket, and that's part of his strategy.
Yeah. It either goes in or over.
So it came back to bite him there. So if Coe gets this rack, he is the world 9-ball champion for 2015. Shane needs 2. And we talked about the lag. Coe won the lag, so if it goes 12-12, Coe will be breaking in the last rack, and he's run the last 2 racks, break and run.
What's he thinking about? Pushing out into a jump shot? I'm not sure about this.
You don't like this?
No, because it's a pretty easy safe now. He can come off the bottom rail and hit the 2-ball, the side of the 2-ball, and separate the balls, playing the cue ball back down table.
It's what's the scratch, though?
There's a possibility of the scratch, but highly unlikely.
Oh, hands it back. So with everything riding on the line here, Shane pushes out and he gets it back.
See, either Shane's going to make this 2-ball or he's going to be pretty safe, because he's going to hit the rail first, then like that, but he's sold out.
Oh, wow.
He caught it too thick. He sold out. Actually, you know, Coe beat Shane earlier on in the year in Vegas in a challenge match for, I think, for 20,000 or something.
Well, he is got this open table to do it again, but boy, what a little bit of different circumstances here. What do you think of this layout for the world title? What do you think? Would you like to have this layout? With
I mean, you take it with open arms. Yeah, I mean, anyone would. Yeah. If you get position on the 3-ball, you should be out.
Wow, he just sucks up the pressure. I mean, he can see he's really feeling it, but he just knows how to process it. Oh, wasn't sure about that one. Well, would you have done anything differently? What could you have done differently if you were Shane on that? You know, he got the push out back. What would you have done with a clear head?
I mean, I think he just played it was an okay push out because he liked the kick, but he just executed the kick a little bit too thick of a hit on the 2-ball. He could have maybe executed that a little bit better.
Coe won the World 10-ball championship, but I would say this is the one. This would mean more. The 9-ball is the crown jewel in pool.
Of course, yeah. Everybody wants this one.
Boy, he must be churning inside right now. Four balls to the title.
If Shane loses, he's got to feel cursed because the guy's had so much luck.
Well, but fair enough, though. He has, when it counted here at the end, I mean, sure, he did have that luck, but he has played brilliantly here in the last 30 minutes. Ko Pin-Yi, this 9-ball, and he wins the 2015 World 9-Ball Championship. A now double winner of world titles. He won the world 10-ball, but this is the big enchilada right here. Ko Pin-Yi, 26 years old, is your world 9-ball champion. And boy, world 10-ball, world 9-ball, Imran in 1 year. This is, the floodgates are open for this young man.
Great achievement at such a young age. What a talent. Deserves it fully.
And for Shane Van Boening, what a gallant effort, and nothing to really hang your head about. He just was I mean, I don't want to say he was the victim of bad luck on his side, but and
just wasn't his day, Ted. He couldn't do anything.
He put in an amazing effort, and I think it just goes to show that you don't win world championships on paper. Everybody was handing it to him based on previous performances, but Ko Pin-Yi, a deserving winner, and will be a great representative for the sport of pool, as is Shane Van Boening. Once again, Ko Pin-Yi, your winner. He is the 2015 World 9-Ball Champion. All right, folks, we've got a presentation ceremony to do, and Imran, it's been great working with you.
It's been a pleasure, Ted.